Hello again. Welcome to the final Movie Buff reaction video of 2021. God damn. Hard to believe the year's gone by this fast. Wasn't quite the ass rape year that 2020 was, but still been a pretty bumpy year. I think the best way to describe 2021 is it made us feel comfortable, and just when we thought everything was okay, it pulled the rug out from under us. Anyway, for the final reaction video of 2021, I'm going to be reacting to a New Year's themed video. Today it's going to be the Cinema Snob's 2009 review of Bloody New Year. And this is actually one of the few old school Cinema Snob episodes I have never seen. Just haven't gotten around to it, and it's one of those, hasn't been quite as visible as other reviews, and just been caught up in the new ones as they've been coming out. And I don't know a lot about the movie Bloody New Year, aside from this infamous picture that another reviewer put up as their thumbnail, this rotted-faced zombie bitch. And if you didn't have enough reasons to feel old, this review, as of when I'm filming this reaction, is now 12 fucking years old. Holy shit. Anyway, can't wait to start watching this, so without further ado, let's do this. The classic theme. Believe it or not, it's just me.
We've come to the end of another glorious year at the Cinema Snob.
Back when he had hair.
Yes, it's been quite the year for giant chickens, 400-pound nurses, and unofficial sequels. My year has been so torturous that it's going to be included in a sequel to Men Behind the Sun. But at least I've had my vices. I plan on making no New Year's Eve resolutions, because the second I pop in some movie about either a zombie nudist colony or a sexy Terminator, it's gonna be back to the booze, cigars, and cigarettes for me. We've got one more movie to get to in 2009 before we close out the year. First off, this is a horror film. Never mind the fact that it's from something called Laser Entertainment, as if I'm watching some third-rate Zapped knockoff. But what the fuck is with the music in this movie? Seriously, this is supposed to get me in the mood for horror? It sounds like I should be watching Screwballs. Oh, what's this?
One of his favorites.
Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2? Well, at least we have Peggy from Mad Men here to liven things up a bit.
The fuck?
Oh, now what the hell was that? How hard is it to make a time cut in a movie? You know what I mean by time cut, right? Say in a movie it's like 1934, and then the camera pans up to the sky, then pans back down, and it's like 1976. Or it's present time, and there's a photograph of a busy street in the 1940s, and a character walks by and says something like, I wonder what it was like back then. And then it pans into the picture, and Glenn Miller starts playing, and all the cars start moving. Time cut. Of course, you could just fade to black and write down the present time on a title card, but this movie thought it would be better for Lois Lane here to get pulled through a mirror and transferred to Beach Blanket Bingo 80s edition. Smooth.
So it's time travel?
I'm still not sure if this is a horror film or not, as the first act in the movie takes place at a local fair. What? Step inside and we'll shoot you? These fucking 1987 carnies were serious. So the theme to Loose Screws keeps playing while our heroes check out the fair.
Splash Mountain.
Is this a horror film? Then a Hot Dog the movie should be considered a snuff film. The T-Birds end up showing up to spin around this kind of tilt-a-whirl while the girl gets sick. Oh, don't worry, the carny doesn't stop the ride or anything. He just joins in on the action. We have to let one of our heroes shut the ride down, and oh my god, I'm totally believing that they're falling off this ride by accident. It gets even worse than this. There's a chase scene through a haunted house, which ends with our heroes crashing through the attraction and riding off into the sunset. And we were once worried about the PC-ness of freak shows? Clearly the biggest carnival threat are the fucking wanderers over here.
You never give up, do you, Tom? Ever since I was 4 years old and Rick gave me his old bike to play with, you've been chasing around behind me with a wrench and good advice.
And ever since I was 4, I've been listening to your rotten jokes, and they don't improve with age.
Whoa, wait a minute. British accents? Oh no. No. I was fooled once by Don't Open Till Christmas. I am not going to be fooled once again by the false classiness of a British accent. Please be classy, movie.
I wonder what it's like doing it on a snooker table.
Damn it! Okay, but maybe it
Snooker?
actually is a comedy. Maybe it's Bloody New Year as in, oh, Bloody New Year. Not Bloody New Year like, oh, someone's gonna get their fucking limb hacked off. Someone gets their fucking limb hacked off.
Wow.
You know what? Fuck this year. 2009 is like Blair Witch 2. The whole thing was a piece of shit, but the ending makes it worse. So fucking hermits here get stranded on a desert island, which isn't quite so deserted. Well, actually, it's very deserted because the only thing on it is this empty hotel. Empty as in it's haunted with evil spirits who pop up left and right to torment our leads on New Year's Eve. Hang on a second. Hotel, haunted, evil spirits, New Year's Eve. I can make this movie Shininger.
Still a very chilling theme.
Oh, Stanley, you are always there when I need you. You too. Honestly, I don't get the fucking hauntings in this movie. Most of the time, when weird shit happens, it's at a point when none of the characters would notice it. See? Why did it just do that? Who are they trying to frighten there? Is the hotel aware that there's also a camera crew in the room, and it's trying to frighten them?
That's a cheesy
That would have to
effect.
be the case because it sure as shit isn't frightening me. Oh, what is this, Mr. Mom now? Just because a vacuum cleaner killed Chris Elliott on a weekly basis on Late Night with David Letterman does not mean that it's a bankable villain for a horror film. What the fuck else is gonna come to life in this movie?
On street are invented safely by causing that aircraft to become invisible for 1 full second.
Deathbed. No matter where these people go
That's a funny
on this
flick.
island, there's always something around that's gonna come to life and start chasing them. See? Even the plants are getting in on this. Evil plants, huh? This thing isn't gonna go into the happening territory, is it?
What? No!
Little Shop of Horrors would be fine.
Also, no one in this movie has any kind of realistic reaction to all this shit that's going on around them. There's a part where one of the characters witnesses a performance by Kind of Freddy and the Dreamers, and then the band just disappears into thin air. I'm sorry, you know what? No, that isn't just your imagination. If you bear witness to a live performance by Eddie and the Cruisers and they just vanish, there's something really fucking wrong with your concert hall, and you need to get the hell out of there. All the other characters are like that too.
To be frank, I'd rather be here.
Do you have a past medical record that involves schizophrenia? No? Then the fucking hotel is haunted. There's another part where they end up in the hotel movie theater.
This is crazy, showing films to an empty cinema.
You might not want to say that when the fake movie within the movie actually got a bigger audience than your movie. One of the characters gets killed by one of the movie characters, and his friends
Okay,
might
that's
as well
cool.
be acting like this is the Purple Rose of Cairo, and the two just fell in love. And then, when a character does show any emotion, it's a little too much. I will admit that, like the movie theater scene, there are some decent ideas here. There's a part where a girl gets sucked into the walls of an elevator.
Whoa.
And another part where the tabletop
Okay, that's
jumps
awesome.
up like it's a swamp monster. But these ideas are ruined by other things going on in the scene, like the table monster scene. Watch this. 8 seconds. It took the boyfriend exactly 8 seconds to try to intervene. 8 seconds might not seem like a long time, but in movie time, he might as well have just picked up a copy of My Pet Goat. Honestly, though, the movie ends up running out of villains to throw at us. After a while, it feels like they just throw in characters from other movies or TV shows. The fuck? Reverend Jim from Taxi? Now what the hell is he doing in this movie? Helena Bonham Carter?
There's
Oh,
the
come on,
image.
you can't be that desperate. And after a while, the movie just plain starts ripping off the Evil Dead. I kid you not, the hotel gets swarmed by the Deadites. Listen to them. Hello, gorgeous. Did you miss me? They even sound exactly like they should be fighting off Bruce Campbell. And how do these creatures die? Well, they don't, because like the Evil Dead, you just gotta chop off their limbs and hope for the best. Of course, what should I expect in a movie that can't even get its blood squibs to work properly?
The fuck?
Not only that, but these almost Deadites can't even chant right. What the hell are they saying? How hard is it to get them all to chant, "Join us," or "I'll swallow your soul," or hell, even "One of us" would have worked. They're all shouting something different. A little coordination is all I ask in the Deadites, please. The movie just keeps on going, too, even though it has several moments where there easily could be an ending credit sequence. Watch this. I'll go ahead and end the movie for it.
You're a rich girl. Rich the lead. Rich boy. So he gets the best girls.
Oh, no. No, not you too.
See? Perfect spot for an ending credits. But now, I guess I gotta spend another 15 minutes to see if fucking Luke Haplin here makes it out alive. He doesn't. Oh, what, really? Too under-budgeted to show a boat motor death? You can show a fucking death elevator, but not a propeller hitting a face? I'll take care of that. Perfect! Might as well show some more of the death elevator while we're at it.
Total Recall, anyone?
See you at the body of death. Now, if you'll excuse me, that's all the time I've got for 2009. I've got to go join another New Year's Eve party that is sure as shit bound to be better than the one in Bloody New Year.
Weird seeing his old house. Here's Johnny.
Poor Spud.
I was thinking about doing a reaction to his New Year's Evil review, because I reviewed that last year. But I've already seen that review, and it's hard to find a co-host to watch it these days with the Omicron going on and all, and I just thought Bloody New Year, which I've been meaning to get to, but never seen before, be fun to watch, and yeah, this is definitely the old school Cinema Snob. Not quite as long as he usually is these days, but he still gets the good riffing in there. I wonder if he'd still be as harsh on it if he reviewed it today, because these days he tends to be a bit more forgiving, or at least willing to look at some of the finer points, and yeah, this does look like a pretty fucking retarded movie, but some of the kill scenes, like the elevator death with the fingers, just some of the makeup and shit, it actually looks pretty impressive. Like, it reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street, although it looks like the film couldn't decide if it wanted to be a straight slasher or go the full Freddy Krueger. And Brad, as I said, he does a good job riffing through it. It's hard to say what my favorite jokes were. Him pointing out that the actors are clearly throwing themselves off the ride, the stuff about the British accents and being classy, and oh yeah, the constant screaming of deathbed, deathbed, deathbed. I thought those were pretty good. Those stuck out to me. And yeah, also the stuff about time jumping. That was a pretty good point to make, and yeah, I thought it was a good classic Snob, and the Shining reference at the end I thought was pretty good. Hope everybody's enjoyed this year of reaction videos. Like I said, 2020 was a real ass rape of a year, and this year, well, not as bad. You can definitely feel the tiredness of the pandemic really starting to drag on you. Just, who could have predicted it'd go on this long? And before I ramble on too much longer, hope you enjoyed this video, and there'll be some more coming out later in January, and a vlog coming out soon about what the plans are for next year with this channel and the main YouTube channel, and that's all I really have to say. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. The numbers have really gone up, and I appreciate every one of them. Have a happy new year.